Welcome to Module 1. I'm excited that you guys are here. Today we'll be learning about how to structure a business and the basics of taxes, like what is needed to be a tax preparer. So, firstly, I want to say that I am going to be mashing up this video with some things on screen so you guys can kind of see what's going on. And secondly, I will be taking breaks because I have my little one with me, which is the benefit of having a business at home. I have an office because I work better leaving my house. Because if not, I see all the things that have to get done and I don't get done what I need to get done. Behind me, I have my computer screen. I have my notes that I have taken on my computer screen so I don't forget something. So when you see me look away, it's because I am reviewing my notes and bullet points. We're starting with how to start up your business. Starting up your business, there's many things that we need to think about. The first one is, how are you going to structure your business? I am not a lawyer, so I can't give you or tell you what to pick. I would say if you're going to barely start, you're safe with an LLC. An LLC just gives you a little bit of protection so that if you manage your finances correctly, you put your business stuff with your business stuff and your personal stuff with your personal, you can protect your assets, your personal assets, in case you ever get sued or so forth. And that is something that you'll have to decide. Once you've decided, you need to register with your state. In the state of North Carolina, it takes about 30 days. So you'll file for your LLC. You'll give them your personal information, fill out their application, pay their fees, and then you will find an EIN number with irs.gov.
Going to irs.gov, I'm going to take me off of here. If you go into irs.gov, and I'm just going to put irs.gov real quick so you can see what I went into. And I literally, all I searched in was EIN number. Okay. You're going to go to get an employer identification number. You will scroll down and you will apply for an EIN. Please read over this. There's restrictions and things that you must read into, so please read them. You're going to begin application now. It's going to ask you what type of business are you going to run. Sole proprietor, an LLC. Sole proprietor, I don't recommend it. The LLC has a little more structure and a little more safety guards. Then we have partnerships. These are if you and someone else is going to go into business together, you would get a partnership. A corporation would be like your S corps, your C corps, and so on and so forth. Okay. So then you would pick the one that you want. We're going to go with LLC. We're not going to go through all of it because we're going to have to answer a lot of questions. But if it's a one person LLC, there is a two-person LLC that you can do or more. But the majority of people put one. If you put more than one, they will change it to a partnership automatically. You're going to put where is this located at. So if you're located in, we're going to go at North Carolina. Okay. It's a single member LLC and yada, yada, yada. Okay. This will be reported. This is letting you know how you're supposed to report your taxes on here. You're supposed to report it on the 1040, and you'll either report it on the Schedule C, E, or F. Okay. Why are you getting it in EIN number? And you will say because you started a new business. Well, if you have started a new business, if you already have one, you put changing or purchased. If you're purchasing from someone else, and then you will go to continue. You'll put in your social, your first name, middle name, last name. It must be done as it is on your taxes. So before I started doing taxes, I had another tax preparer doing that. And they entered my name. It's the same way as my husband's last name. which is very different. He has a hyphen, mine isn't hyphenated. So when I went into to my taxes, I'm sorry, when I went into do my EIN number and my P10, it kept getting rejected, and it was rejected because my name was done differently on my taxes. So my social and my name were matching up. So make sure that however you have done your you have filed your taxes and that your name was put in, that's the same way it has to be put in for this, okay? Um, you will be a one of the owners or members. So you're gonna choose one down here. There, and you're not a third party, and you'll continue. And then after this, it's because I don't want to put in anything there because I don't need to register for another one. Um, After you've done that, they'll make you review all the questions and make sure that you answer them correctly. And if so, they will issue you a EIN number. Please, 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 please download it, screenshot it, print it out. You need it on file. They will not give you another one. It's not like it's emailed to your email. I have never been emailed any of my EIN numbers that I have registered for other people or myself. So make sure you download it. It's going to be in PDF form. Download it, print it out, and keep it somewhere safe. Okay. This number you will need. You will need it for opening bank accounts. You can need it for um, loans and credit cards and so on. Okay. So do not lose it. Go into irs.gov. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible so that you guys don't struggle to find it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to take you down. There we go here in search engine.
Okay, once you have done all of this, right, I would go ahead and start my marketing. You can do it as you sign up for your LLC. I would go ahead and start my marketing. Tell people, family, friends, hey, starting up my business. I would enjoy your support if you don't come to your taxes with me, but if you'll recommend me to other people, let them know I'm starting up. I have a mentor, someone that's going to back me and stand by me, make sure everything is going good inside of school. Our support group, we're motivators. If you have a question, you can always go put it in the question and answers. And I want to be able to be that support group for you guys as well, okay? So after you do that and your marketing, you can get Canva. I'll have trainings up on here. Let me see what else do I got. Okay, so what is a tax preparer, you guys? Do you guys actually know what a tax preparer is? The IRS defines a tax preparer as anyone who is receiving a compensation for preparing the taxes of another person. So if you're receiving money, you must have a P10. A P10 is a certificate stating that you're registering with the IRS in order to do taxes, in order to receive money for those taxes being filed, okay? If you do not do this, you are not compliant with the IRS. You are considered a ghost tax preparer, and that is a no-no. That is like a big no-no. To be compliant with the IRS, you do not have to have education or go to special schooling, but you do have to be compliant with the laws, and you have to be knowledgeable of the laws that you can and cannot do when preparing someone's taxes. You are going to be 100% responsible for the tax preparation of taxes that you do. So you have to make sure that you follow your due diligence, which will have for you guys, so you guys can make sure you guys are following the due diligence checklist, and have a lot of other downloadables that you'll have access to in this group, okay? So how do we get a P10? You will go onto irs.gov and you will sign up for an eService account. And with the eService account, kind of an ID Me account. So if you don't already have one, you will need to get one with the IRS. It takes about 15 minutes to do your ID Me account. And then from there, it'll take you another 15 minutes to get your P10. And that is issued immediately if you do it online. You can do it by mail, but it takes about 6 weeks. I don't recommend it. Go ahead and get it online.
And this is where you will get your prepared tax identification for your P10. You have to have this in order to file someone's taxes and charge them for it. Okay, guys, I want you guys to see that it gives you the steps here to renew your P10 in 3 easy steps. I will be renewing mine in December. You're gonna be doing yours. You're gonna start doing taxes this year. You need to have it before you even start. So you will create an account if you don't already have one. Create an account, and then you will sign in. This is the sign in with ID Me. You're gonna have to go with ID Me anyways. It's just a safeguard that they have. You will need your driver license to identify that you are who you say you are. Um, Go ahead and create that account and follow the steps to do your PTIN. You will have to pay the $18.75. It is non-refundable. Remember, this is a yearly fee. It is a tax expense, okay? This is something that you have to have in order to do your business, so it is a tax write-off. Um, Let me see. If you prefer to do it by paper, which I don't know why you would want to do it that way, but if you prefer to do it that way, you can. You will have to download the form, the W-12 form. In order to do it, you will mail it in. It will take up to 6 weeks. So I believe it's just much easier for you to go ahead and do it on your phone, get in your PTIN. It takes you about 15 minutes, and then you're done and you have your PTIN ready to go.
Sure to print out everything. The same thing with your EIN number that we were, I don't know if I even touched base on it, but the EIN number is the number that you will get right after you get your LLC and it's approved. You go to irs.gov and you apply for your EIN number. When you get the EIN number, you need to download everything immediately, save it, print it out, save it, because in order to get that number, if you were to lose it, you have to call the IRS. And it's one of the toughest struggles that as a tax preparer we have when we're trying to get in communication with the IRS agents. It takes forever. You can last on the phone hours waiting for someone to answer you, and you have no one to answer you. Like, they just so busy. But back to the PTIN. You create your account, you apply for it, and within 15 minutes, you'll have that approved. And it's $18.75 for the year of 2026. You'll get a letter in the mail. From there, last year as well. So every year you have to renew it. It's something that's renewable. And this is the PTIN is given to the person, each individual person that's going to be filing taxes. Now, if you're going to be filing electronically or more than 11 you will need an EIN if you're going to be filing more than 11 tax returns per year, or you're going to be filing electronically, which here I'll be teaching you to do it with your software. With the software I use is Slayer online. Yes, you'll be filing electronically, so you'll need to get an EIN. With your EIN, it's only available one per business. So if you're going to have preparers under you, they'll get their own PTIN, but you will be the EIN holder, okay? How do you apply for this? You're going to go onto your IRS eService account, and you will complete the application. And for this one, you will have to wait because you do have to get fingerprinted. It takes about 45 days for all this to be completed. I will give you a step-by-step how to do this. When it comes to the EIN though, I will not be able to access the application, but what I can do is still give you step-by-step instructions that will be in a PDF file down below. If you guys have any questions though, feel free to reach out to me, message me. We can do a one-on-one call. We can team viewer where I'm helping walk you through the steps. If you feel comfortable with that, just reach out to me and let me know. We can schedule you for one of those, okay? Hey guys, thank you. This is the end of module 1. Come back and see what we're doing for module 2. Oh, real quick, I'm going to module quiz, and I want you guys to take it so that you guys can have more understanding of what we're learning, okay? And if I see that you guys are struggling, I'll come back and make a new video. That way I can make sure that you guys are understanding at 100% what needs to be done and there's no confusions.